Hello and welcome to part 26 in my Brotato playthrough. So this time I'm tackling the game with the Artificer. Now, what does this guy do? Well, he specializes in the use of explosives. So he has this interesting modifier called 175% explosion damage. Now, this is a little bit misleading because you see, when you look at explosive weapons such as the plank, right, it says right here, 25% chance to explode on hit. So what happens is you attack with it, it has kind of a melee hit, and then 25% of the time, it also creates an explosion on top of that. Or the Shredder, you know, you shoot it, it deals 9 damage, fires a projectile that pierces enemies, and then on each hit, so it gets 3 hits and then it fizzles, or it just expires at the 450 range. But every time it actually connects with an enemy, it has a 50% chance to explode on hit. Now, it's important to understand that the way that this explosion damage here works, or this modifier works, is that it also interacts with the range damage component of the Shredder. It's not just explosion. So I think this is actually a type. I think it's supposed to be 175% extra damage with explosive weapons. So the explosive tag seems to be the important part. But what this means is you can actually deal solid damage with the range component as well. It's not just explosion. Because one of the downsides is that this character actually has minus 100% damage, so all other weapons that aren't explosives just straight up deal only 1 damage, which is not very good. Furthermore, armor modifications are reduced by 50%, so you also can't really armor up very effectively. However, he does have a second benefit, which is plus 4% explosion size for every 1 elemental damage. So stacking elemental damage is fairly worthwhile idea. Now, you do get the choice between 3 different weapons. You get the plank, which I personally do not consider to be particularly good. There's the screwdriver, which is pretty good if you're going for engineering, and as we can see right here, the landmine component. See, here, the landmine component is the only one that deals extra damage. But again, the screwdriver is not an explosive weapon, it's tool and precise. However, my choices really here, I think, are plank or shredder. So, you know, I could try going at it with a plank and try to make it work, or I could use the shredder because I like to win. So I think the choice here is pretty obvious. So I'm gonna go with the shredder. This is, by the way, how I beat Danger 5 with this character. It was a pretty lucky run, admittedly, but it was with a shredder. I got a bunch of shredders. It was great. Let's try to recreate that. All right, let's see. Okay, 9 damage per hit. Very good. And so the interesting thing is, because you get so much extra explosive damage, this character is actually going to be pretty good at clearing single targets as well. Although you do want some of the other explosive weapons, such as missile launchers or preferably the nuclear launcher. All right, let's see. 15 ranges. None of this is particularly exciting. Lifesteal is kind of nice, I guess. Yeah, it's got a shredder. Aggressively reroll. More shredders. Very good. None of this. Let's lock the shredder. Yeah, let's do one more. Ah, crap. I should have kept the coffee, I think. But whatever, you live and you learn. If you're lucky. But yeah, the cool thing is that these explosive weapons effectively have a net plus 75% damage. So, heck, even the Shredder's range component deals 9 damage. Admittedly, that's not super impressive, but it does have 3 piercing, which means, you know, it does pretty decent AoE clear. And obviously it has the chance to blow up in the enemy's face, which is also a nice boost. Alright, let's see, 44 and 4, okay. Hit point region is kind of good, but you know what, I want... Yeah, I want the 3 speed actually, I'll grab the... yeah, I'll grab that. I want the 3, let's reroll one more time, let's lock the shredder, good to go, absolutely. Yeah, so another thing to consider with this character is that because he's an explosive specialist and you're basically going to be using only explosive weapons, once you do get some elemental damage and the explosion ranges become really big and explosions become very frequent, what ends up happening is, you know, half your screen will be flashing, you know, with bright white lights. So yeah, I honestly think an epilepsy warning might actually be in order when playing this character. Okay, cool, 63 and 11. That's decent. I'll take the 6% speed, although crit is also somewhat tempting. I'll go for the speed for now. It's nice and flexible. Grab the tree. Ooh, here's the elemental damage though, but it's a little bit pricey. I'll grab the elemental damage up later. Oh crap. Well, at least I got a coupon. That's pretty good. Would have been nice if I could have rerolled for another interesting weapon, but yeah, just the cacti-club showed up. Beanie. Yeah, not worth it. I will try to reroll for as many weapons as aggressive as possible in the first, 6 waves. That's when you have the basically the guaranteed weapon rolls on rerolls. The shop basically, I think, guarantees you. It initially, I think, guarantees you 2 weapons, and then there's the amount of weapons guaranteed that goes down. So it goes down to 1 weapon guaranteed from 2. And I think there's also some weird black magic going on with the type of weapons that spawn in. So it does favor the weapon types that you already have. But I honestly can't remember from the top of my head how all this works under the hood. Elemental damage is tempting. I'll actually take that. Start working on that stat now. 8% damage isn't bad. It works just fine. And I think I'll actually go for that, yeah. Absolutely, explosion damage, very appealing stat right now. Medical gun, not tremendously exciting. Yeah, another shredder, perfect. I think the sunglasses absolutely makes sense. I do want to get some crit going, but actually re-roll, yeah. Another shredder, perfect. Dynamite, amazing, wonderful. So yeah. Oh yeah, oh this is good. And yeah, the explosions are becoming stronger, and they're also becoming larger. And before you know it, the enemies are going to be cleared with exceptional efficiency. I have very high hopes for this character in this run in particular. Oh yes, oh yes. There we go, get the tree. Yeah, this really is magnificent. Oh. Oh, another coupon. Excellent. Minus 15% item prices at this point, I think. I don't have luck, but I think I have a chance to roll for a blue. There we go. Range is tempting. I actually want the range over the range damage, I think. Let's get the dynamite and sunglasses. Obviously, because armor effects are reduced, so are the negative effects. So yeah, this works rather wonderfully. I'll actually take the campfire after the next wave. I will reroll once for... yeah, I mean, dynamite is the obvious choice. Yep, this is good. Yeah, these explosions are going to deal exceptional damage. Oh yeah, I think I saw 46 there. Yep, that's the correct number. That's what I like to see. So yeah, I believe they can in fact crit, and once the crit chance goes up a bit, it's going to deal tremendous damage. Obviously, if I get a nuclear launcher, that's really what that's kind of the best case scenario. A couple of nuclear launchers would be absolutely fantastic, but obviously it's a fairly rare item, so yeah, it might actually be worth investing in some luck in the not too distant future. I'll grab some max HP, a little bit of extra safety. It's not a bad idea. 10 luck, hey, I'll take it. Yeah, campfire is pretty good. Get some of that explosive radius up. Cyclops Worm is also quite appealing with the extra percentual damage. I think I'll go for it. Oh, and 2 shredders. That's magnificent. I've also... No, actually, I don't want to throw up elemental damage. I can get lifesteal from other sources. I'm not really... Like, this build is actually pretty safe right now. I don't think the enemies are really getting that close to me. So yeah, there's no need to invest in considerable amounts of lifesteal just yet. And there are plenty of good items that give me lifesteal that do not interfere with this build or the stats that are necessary for this build. Okay. Yeah. This is basically the ultimate AoE clear character in the game, I think. I mean, the crossbows were pretty good in the last game, but the crossbows actually required a lot of extra items to become as good as they were. This, on the other hand, basically just works right out the box, which is quite something. Okay, only 8 materials left on the ground. Excellent. Engineering is not of interest to me. Elemental damage is, again, nice. I kind of want to roll for a blue, though. Oh, 3 elemental. Perfect. I'll take that. Right, I'll throw away 2% damage for the propeller hat. Lemonade, I think I can ignore. Yeah, I'll take the whetstone. That's good. Also reroll one more time. Lock the shredder. That is good. I'll actually take the acid as well. This is a bit of a so-so play. The idea here is I'm actually going to kind of risk it a little bit, and I'm not going to invest heavily into dodge or armor unless just very, very convenient opportunities present themselves. But instead what I'm going to focus on is just max HP, so I'm going to try to get just a lot of hit points and tank that way. Basically ignoring armor and dodge for the most part. Obviously if I get good chances for getting some dodge, I will take it, but armor I'm not going to be focusing on because it's just going to be fairly cost inefficient. I might go a little bit into armor so that I'm not in negative armor values, but overall armor is not going to be a focus this game. Also, these heavies are a little bit tricky to clear. Obviously the explosive part of the attack does deal pretty good damage, but the actual range component is pretty weak. However, all the trash mobs around the heavies pretty much evaporate immediately. Now the candle is very good for me, plus 4 elemental damage means a lot more range. Less enemies means less money, minus 5% damage. Again, I think it's worth it, it's offered for free as well. It's really quite good. Here I think the play is attack speed. I'll take the shredder, that's good. I'll take the acid, that's also good. Crap, piggy bank is what I needed. It's fine though, you know, it's wave 9. Oh yeah, it's wave 9. Shredder's favorite wave. A lot of trash mobs. Yeah, just more meat for the grinder. Yeah, unfortunately I did reduce the mob density a little bit with the candle, but honestly, that's fine. A little bit less income, but it does actually make the build safer. Which is quite nice, and obviously it does increase the offensive power with the pretty considerably increased explosion radius. Even the humble shredder is actually creating some pretty big splashes now. Okay. Yeah, getting a pretty solid amount of money. Alright, 2 crates from this wave. This is good. A 3rd crate? I don't think I can. Alright, 45 materials left on the ground, not too bad. Free whetstone, I'll take it. Free speed. Throwing away some crit chance, but I think it's worth it since it's offered to me for free. I would not buy the compass in the store. 6 speed is nice to have. 9 dodge is a pretty convenient offer for me, actually. 6 HP is decent, but I think I'll actually take the dodge here. Yep, piggy bank is good. Metal also gives me stats that I need. I am throwing away the crit, but I'm pretty much getting everything that I want, apart from the armor. The armor is a little bit... I'm actually on the fence about this. Usually the metal is a pretty obvious choice, but right now I'm not really feeling it. I'm actually gonna re-roll this. It won't actually affect my armor. Yeah, I'll take the 30 luck from Lucky Charm. I'll grab the Campfire. I'll actually grab the Energy Bracelet, yeah. Crit chance, elemental damage is actually good for me. Yep, I want to up the amount of enemies. I want the lifesteal. I want the Shady Potion, and Wheelbarrow and Lemonade can get out of my sight. Alright. Yeah, the only real worry right now are the heavy enemies. Although, even those guys are going down pretty quickly, honestly. Yeah, I guess they just... Yeah, the explosion chance is so high that they basically take damage from the range component and from the explosive component and, you know, stack like 3 or 4 shots like that. And yeah, I guess they just evaporate. Not bad at all. Alright, get that, Excellent. Alright, got a second crate, that is very nice. Yeah, the cool thing is that, well, the heavies do take a little bit of time to clear. All the trash mobs just pretty much get instantly evaporated, which is really quite nice. Free missile, I mean, it's offered for free, so I'll take it. OE Tooth, again, offered for free. I guess I'll take it, yeah. 3% speed, I can throw that away. 3 elemental damage, that's nice, giving a little bit of extra range. It doesn't give me like extra... Well, it technically can translate into extra damage as well, so yeah, never mind. Mouse, Shady Potion, I'll grab a banner as well. I can definitely afford this. Extra attack speed and some extra range is very welcome indeed. 2 shredders offered to me. This is a good shop. Yeah, we got a shuriken ghost. Those aren't interesting, but yeah, more shredders. I'll take it. Okay, so let's see how can I deal with. Okay, even the leeches go down pretty quickly. Yeah, like once you start stacking them up, that's when the you know, a single shot can proc multiple explosions, and then it just becomes immensely damaging. So the more enemies there are, the more damage these weapons actually deal. It's kind of cool. But yeah, against just a single target, it's not fantastic. Against already like 2 or 3 targets, way better. Fantastic weapons. Absolutely love them. And they're also very nice in gun builds because they give you that much needed AoE clear potential. Alright. Yeah, the leeches can definitely take a lot of punishment, so that's a little bit worrying, but seems to be working pretty well so far, so I'm not too worried. Okay, 55 left on the ground. Okay, that's quite a bit. 3 armor. I mean, so this would put me on 1 armor, +1. The range damage is really not appealing either, because I think the shredders have a 50% scaling with range, so like none of this is particularly good. I'll actually reroll this. Yeah, I'll take 10% attack speed. Sure, why not? Combine these. Grab this, grab this. Okay, so 4 blues and 2 purples. That's pretty good. I don't think missiles are really worth in the shop right now. Take another shredder. Thank you very much. Alien eyes are not of interest because obviously the negative 77% damage just completely neuters the damage on alien eyes. So that's a no-go. Let's reroll one more time. Statue is kind of interesting, but I'm not gonna go for it. I don't really like the statue, even though it's technically pretty good. Like it is good to just stand still and be able to deal more damage. Well, yeah, I guess attack speed translates into more damage. It's just that I don't really like the whole like standing still build. I think they're just kind of boring. They can be a little bit finicky to build, or a little bit finicky to play, because what you're probably gonna end up doing a lot is just stutter stepping a bunch. And I mean, it's okay, but I just don't really enjoy it that much. Can be cool to mess around with, you know, do a gimmick build. And obviously there's a character that specializes in doing exactly that, the soldier. Who's actually going to be, I think, one of the last characters that I'm going to play. Since I believe he's at the end of the list, since I think he was unlocked by beating the game on Danger 1 or Danger 2. And all the Danger unlocked characters are at the end of the list, so... is right before the end. Alright, 58 materials left on the ground. Metal plate. This is kind of, yeah, okay, it's offered to me for free. This is one of those convenient armor offers that I was talking about earlier. The crit chance is quite tempting. 45 range is not bad either. 12 damage is interesting. I'll take the crit chance actually here. Oh, ooh, I like the glass cannon idea. There goes my armor though. Grab the luck. I mean, the glass cannon, is it worth it? So I'm currently on like what, 75 plus 18. Okay, so I'm like what, 93. This would put me on, what, 118? Yeah, 118. I mean, it's not bad. I am throwing away the armor, which I'm not ecstatic about that. I'll take it though. Oh my god, I'm just gonna keep throwing away armor. Oh, it's gonna get ugly, maybe. We'll see. Time to start stacking that dodge. It's gonna be a Ghost 2.0 before you know it. Oh man. Oh yeah, there's the AoE clear. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. If only I could get one of those big boy explosive weapons, that would be... that would be amazing. A cherry on top of this explosive cake. Alright, let's see. Okay. Quite a bit of bullets to dodge, actually. Alright. Ooh, okay, okay. Alright, 36 materials, not too bad. I mean, free charcoal, I'll take it. Free elemental damage, sure, why not? 3 elemental, that makes my explosions bigger, I like that. I also like the plastic explosive. Oh my, this is a good shop. Ooh, alright, I'll take the gambling token, I'll lock the ritual. Okay, so that means I'm still on -1 armor, but the next negative point of armor will actually bump me down to -2. So yeah, let's reroll one more time. I like the banner though. I want it. Kind of want the Cyclops worm as well. I actually want, yeah, a bunch of these things. Even the bean teacher is not bad. This is a lot of extra. Actually, I'll just lock everything. Might be going a little bit too hard in that direction, but I think I can get away with it. There are definitely rewards to be had at the end of this XP tunnel, so if I could make it to 25, that would be a guaranteed red level up. The bean teacher is not going to be enough for that though. I need to get something else, like a couple of scars. I don't actually know exactly how much you need it and at what points in the game you need it. Because this is getting a little late into the game now. Alright. Explosions are huge though. That plastic explosive really upped my my explosion radius very significantly. Alright. It's so cool because the spitters, little spitters, actually don't really survive for long either. Oh, bandana. Yeah, I mean, it's free, I'll take it. Medical turret's pretty good as well. I'll take that as well. Okay, so I want the bean teacher first. I'll take the ritual for safety. Yeah, I can only pick one of these. No, actually, I'll take the banner. It's, I think, the biggest power spike. The extra range and extra attack speed is good because I have more piercing, so I actually want the bullets to go really quite far to make sure I'm getting maximum value out of all my pierces and penetrations. And obviously extra pierces mean potential for extra explosions. So yeah, as you can see, this is absolutely devastating the enemy lines. And also that turret is coming in very handy as well. Yep, healing 3 per shot. Yeah, this is actually in a really good spot. I'm very, very pleased with this so far. Okay. Yeah, lots of materials on the ground as well. Great stuff. Even the tentacles are getting handled quite swiftly, so... yeah. I think the build is definitely online. Yeah, I'll take the 4 speed for 6 range, absolutely. I have 100 luck. I think I have a good chance of rerolling for a purple. Oh, make that a red. Again, more elemental damage. 32 elemental damage. I'm starting to think that maybe I should pick up a flamer at some point. This actually would not be bad, now that I think about it. Alright, grab these 2, as was planned. Hunting trophy with the Christian. I don't know the amount of enemies. I don't think the trophy is worth it right now. So it's like it's 33. So I need to basically I need to kill 300 and what, like 87? Yeah, 387 enemies with crits for it to pay for it. So yeah, no, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's gonna happen. Not with these chances to crit. I'll combine these. Grab that laser turret sniper gun. No thanks. Yeah, not getting those. Well, I just rolled into a sniper gun, which is one of those rare guns, but or epic guns. I guess the purple color means epic, right? And then red is legendary. But yeah, the problem with it is I really want to get the nuclear launcher because I have so much elemental damage as well, and the nuclear launcher actually scales with elemental damage, which means it would be absolutely insane. Because keep in mind, the shredders normally have very small explosions, and these explosions right now, they cover a considerable amount of the battlefield actually. So yeah, this is definitely getting to a really powerful point. Oh, took a lot of damage there. Oh my, that's actually pretty scary. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick to the turret for now. And I'm actually starting to run into the issue of these explosions are actually creating a lot of visual clutter as well. So there are going to be instances where I can't actually see the enemies very well. And that is a bit of a problem. Alright, let's reroll. Yep, grab the shredder, grab the snail. It's a nice little safety play there, I think. Metal. Yes, if I get 2 points of armor, I will actually... yeah, like this has a bunch of things that I actually want. So yeah, I'll go for the metal. I'll actually lock it. Alright, wave 17. Okay, let's see. Okay, cool. So the leeches are actually going down pretty quickly. I'm very pleased with that. Yeah, that's good. Oh, leeches just got insta-gibbed there. Very nice. So yeah, everything is looking, pretty smooth so far. The thing that I'm a little bit worried about is actually the boss wave itself. We'll see how much damage it deals to the boss. I suspect it's going to struggle, but again, remains to be seen. I really kind of want to get one of those single target heavy damage explosives. Well, none of the explosives are technically single target, right? But some of them are better for single targets than others. And I think either a missile launcher or preferably the nuclear launcher would be absolutely amazing right now. Okay. Yep. Nice. Yeah, the mobs just get absolutely annihilated. Left 88 in the ground. That's one of the problems with this build. It leaves a lot of materials on the ground. Now, Rip and Tear is actually an explosion. That's why it deals as much damage as it does. And since this is offered for free, I'll take it. I don't really care about harvesting anyway, so it's all good by me. Alright, 12% damage is not a bad offer. I will take it. I'll take the metal. I will re-roll. I don't care about the 1 elemental damage here. Wandering Pots. I'll take the snake. Oh my gosh, if I could get the sausage, that would be cool. I'm just, you know, paying for something that doesn't actually interact with anything yet, but it could interact with something soon. I'll just take that. Torture. Okay, this is a tricky one. The lifesteal. So here's the thing I don't know. If a shredder hits a single target, the projectile hits the target, and if it then explodes, I don't know if it's 2 instances of attacking. Because technically a single shot from a shredder could, I think, proc lifesteal twice. What I'm trying to get at is I think the shredders have a potential to lifesteal a ton of health. I also don't know if an explosion dealing damage to, let's say, 7 enemies, is that 7 instances of damage dealt, or is it just 1 because it's only 1 explosion? I'm not entirely sure how it works. I think it's actually worth finding out. But yeah, Torture is obviously a pretty powerful item. I think it's a little bit too pricey for me right now. I don't think I need to go for it. I kind of want to get some cool weapons. So I think I'm actually going to ignore the Torture for now. But if the lifesteal potential is nowhere near what I expect it to be, Torture would have been a fantastic pickup. However, I do have a cute monkey, which also has a very high healing potential. So yeah, I think ignoring Torture is actually fine. I think I can probably heal more than 3 per second. So yeah, and there's obviously food as well with 100 luck. Yeah, no what, forget it. Torture, I'm like 95% sure isn't worth it here. There are just too many healing sources. I've already, I think, taken care of the healing aspect. Although I just took a ton of damage. Oh, and obviously I also have the turret as well. That just missed me. Alright. Yeah, no. Food, turret, lifesteal. I'm taking it there's a little bit of regen as well. But that regen is largely negligible. Okay. Very cool stuff. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'll take the beanie for free. Explosive turrets. Yeah, it tails explosions and it does a lot of damage because of my extra explosive damage. Yeah, sure, free boxing club. Why not? 9 max HP. I need to up my max HP. I'm actually in trouble. The negative armor is now a problem. The fist is pretty exciting as well, actually. This is a tempting one. The fist is not bad. And it would allow me to deal a lot of direct damage up close. Ooh, yes, I'm taking it. I know the explosive damage it has. I think it got buffed recently as well. So I'm pretty sure this thing has a chance to deal tremendous damage, or at least potentially deal a lot of Yama. Yeah, I think this is... I have no idea how good it actually is, but I suspect it's going to help me quite a bit in the boss wave. Yeah, these armored heavies are also melting, which is of course very, very good for me. Oh, a lot of damage from the armored heavy though. It's actually kind of spooky. However, there's a lot of food around, so... Yeah, I think the Torture was a good skip, actually. The food healing combined with all the other sources. Yeah, I'm healing way more than 3 per second. I mean, this isn't even close. Torture would have actually nerfed me considerably. I mean, the max 10 HP would have been nice, but 3 hit points per second, it's a good item on a glass cannon that you haven't invested into healing at all. Oh my gosh, I left too much on the ground there. That's not good. Gentle End is actually worth it because target rich environment is going to be quite appealing. I'll take the handcuffs, I guess. Dodge, nope. I'll take the crit chance, I guess. Wheat is not really worth it. Wisdom's probably pretty good. Oh, I might be... Yeah, I think I'm being stupid now, but this should be fine-ish, I'm gonna say. I hope I can do this wave. I don't like the visual clutter. I can't actually see the bullets very well on the ground. Okay, the ugly tooth is doing work though. This boss is moving very slowly, and I think the bot is. Uh-oh, I can't see the things. So close. Damn, it's so tight. Okay, Mute did it, finally. Oh jeez. Okay, now it's a little bit safer. Come on, lifesteal. Yeah, okay, the boss killing is really, really difficult. Yeah, so the shredders aren't the best boss killing weapons, but nevertheless, the boss is dead. Run 1. And it was pretty dicey. Once the boss mutates and starts doing the big ground AoE thing, that's when things get really dicey, because the explosions that are constantly coming out can actually create so much visual clutter that you can't really see where all the bullets are, and you basically have less time to react to them. So yeah, that's kind of a problem. But then once he mutates again and starts making the bullet circles on the ground, that's when it's easy to deal with. So yeah, this run was actually pretty close, all things considered. 56 HP, 5 hit point regen, decent life to 14, 5 range, 6 melee. Melee doesn't really do much. I mean, it interacts with the power fist, but that's not what I was really interested in. Elemental damage 40. It would have been cool if I had, if I actually got a flamer. I'm a little bit disappointed. Like, the purple epic weapons didn't really show up much. I mean, I did get a couple of shredder offers, but with 100 luck, I was kind of hoping to get more of the relevant rare weapons. Unfortunately, those didn't really come up. 39 attack speed, not very fast. 21 crit, not very high. Enduring 1, range 69, nice. But I'm sure I can all be very mature about that. Armor -1, again, not good. 13 dodge, not good. 20 speed, not high. 100 luck, pretty high. So yeah, it wasn't. The character was good. Like by the end of it, I was feeling pretty strong, but the boss definitely had a chance to put up a fight. So yeah, that's the Artificer done. Next time we have the last character before we get to the danger victory characters. Those 5 are all unlocked by the danger levels. And before that, we still have the one-armed left before I start tackling the danger victory characters. So yeah, until then, take care.